In the ElementsCAD menu, located in the Import-Export section of Commands, there is the command Generate Bill of Materials. Here, in the Header section, we have fields for address, street, and so on. Then we have the option to output column headers, as well as group headers. We want to simply output a table, and now in the output, we see the column headers. Group headers are used when there are multiple subcomponents like frames or similar items present. I will go back into the Generate Bill of Materials command. Here, we have the option to subtract edge thickness. In ElementsAV, this edge thickness is subtracted later. Additionally, we can consolidate identical parts here. We simply output the table again, and now we can see the column headers. When it comes to consolidating identical parts, we do it when there are multiple positions, such as in a kitchen, for example. And we may want to consolidate identical parts at a later stage, so that initially, in the industry software, we have the corresponding parts for each position. We still have information here for edge assignments, edge corners. And at the end, we have designation, execution, price information, and if edges are subtracted, it would already affect the dimensions of the panels here. We see the group headers again, which can be hidden if not needed. I will choose a side and assign an edge to it, and I will simply make the assignment on the left side and assign it. I will go back into Generate Bill of Materials once again, now enabling Subtract Edge Thickness and Consolidate Identical Parts. To do this, it is necessary to assign edges first, so I will assign the corresponding checkbox here. We want to have cutting dimensions and edge thickness, and we want to display all these columns now, so I will output the table again. I will go back into the bill of materials generation and output the table, and now we can see the edge assignment. The two side components cannot be consolidated because they are no longer identical, and we also have the designation information. To consider the edge information, we select the corresponding checkbox here. We want to have cutting dimensions and edge thickness, and we want to display all these columns now, so I will output the table again. We can see that a large number of additional columns are now being displayed. It is advisable to keep the checkbox show this dialog before each generation so that you can review what will be outputted with each bill of materials generation. Create file means that, in addition to the table, a file will always be created in the specified area. It could be an output file in OSD format, or simply a CSV file that can be imported and analyzed with ElementsCAD. We have various formats for ElementsCAD, ElementsOpt, or ElementsWeb. And depending on the format, you can select an XML file here.